It makes so much more sense. Pink is always the answer. Should we count how many pairs of sneakers I have? Hi guys, Hannah here. Welcome to my video and to my channel. I moved into this apartment just over a month ago and it still doesn't feel like mine. So today we're gonna give the space a few updates. We're gonna start with the bedroom. I've got a few ideas. I've got some new bedding to try, prints to put on the wall. I've got furniture to move, so plenty to do. Let's get stuck into it. Target is absolutely popping off with their bedding right now, and I, of course, had to partake. I got 2 quilt cover sets. They are adorable. This first one is actually from the kids section. So is this quilt cover, which I also got from Target. I have no shame about using the kids quilt covers because they are adorable. This one is pink and it's just got a little ruffle that runs all the way around the pillows and around the quilt cover. And then the next quilt cover I got is this white ruffle one. It's just got some nice texture to it, and then it's also got that ruffle around the pillows and around the quilt cover. I think these are both so adorable and I'm trying to decide which one I want to use first. Of course, on one hand I'm thinking, well, pink is always the answer. I love pink. But then on the other hand, I'm thinking I'm using a pink quilt cover right now. Maybe I should switch it up and use the white one first. But of course, you've got to wash your bedding before you use it. Wash your bedding, wash your clothes, wash everything before you use it. So I'm just gonna pop this in the wash and do some other stuff while that's getting ready. Okay, so while that's in the washing machine, it's time to get physical, which actually is going to be a struggle today because I did a dance call yesterday for a musical and I am in so much pain. It's been a while since I danced. Anyway, I'm going to move some furniture. This shoe cabinet here, I'm going to move so that it's next to my dresser here, and I'm going to move the clothing rack that I've got here to where the shoe cabinet is. I think the only reason I have this set up the way I do now is that I never used to have a shoe rack or a shoe cabinet, and so everything was just on this one wall here with my dresser, my clothing rack, and my laundry basket. And so I just put the shoe cabinet there because that's where there was space, but it actually makes so much more sense to have the dresser and the shoe cabinet next to each other. So it's like we got the furniture pieces making like its own wall here, and then also that will give me so much more room to access this side of my wardrobe because the shoe cabinet blocks it, but a clothing rack will not block it as much, and it's very easy to move. So if I need to have more access to my wardrobe, I can just move the clothing rack. It makes so much more sense. Welcome to my shoe cabinet. Should we do a shoe haul? Obviously I can't move this thing with all of this still inside of it, so I do have to take it all out. Should we count how many pairs of sneakers I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now these are absolutely filthy. These are kind of my go-to if I'm going somewhere, like walking on a dirt path or something and I know my sneakers are gonna get filthy. These are the go-to because they're old, and especially these ones are disgusting. The camera is probably washing out all the dirt. And then we've got some stragglers. We've got my Mary Janes, my Tubes. I actually, back in 2023, had Tubes reach out to me and ask to use one of my Instagram videos as an ad. So there was like a period of time there, like a month, where every time I would open Facebook Marketplace, it would just be me saying, hey guys! It was a little bit confronting. And then lucky last, just some slides. I just did a dust and a mop, and the dirt that has come up on this mop head, I'm shook. I really don't think it's coming across on camera, but I've never mopped the walls before, but I will be doing it a lot more often now. And next I want to put some art above my bed. I've got this set of 3 prints, so I want to see if all 3 will fit above my bed on this wall. Otherwise I can put them on this wall like I had them while I was in Sydney. I'll be putting them up with command strips. I've actually still got the strips on here from last time I hung them, but I don't have any of the matching strips, so I'm just gonna mix it with the medium sized ones. We're gonna mix and match. We're making it work. Oh, that's actually gonna be perfect. Yay!
When I first met you then, thought you were nothing. You were just sitting on the couch without a jacket. We didn't say a word, who would have thought that this would happen? The more we got to spend, my feelings growing. I didn't think I'd be attracted to...
Okay, quick intermission because I just found out I got a call back. Yay! But I've got music to learn, and obviously I have to do that immediately. I can't just know that I've got this sitting here and not go through it immediately, because that's not how my brain works. I am particularly nervous for this because they have asked us to riff, to come up with our own riff. See, here's the thing, I can usually do a riff when I'm given the notes to sing. I'm terrible at making my own riffs. So not feeling super confident about that, but we're gonna give it a red hot shot. Mama, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright. Is it though? Is it alright? So you know how I put up those prints and they looked really, really good? Yeah, they all fell down. And I think it's got something to do with me mopping the walls and like the product that I used to clean the walls. But we'll go on to the next thing. I think I'm gonna put up some fairy lights next. So let's get to it. Okay, it's been a really weird day. It's now like 4 p.m. and the sun has already started setting. Anyway, I went to Coles. I got some of these little command hook things because next I'm going to be putting up these fairy lights. I used to have these strung around this room and it was like my favorite thing ever. And now that I've moved my shoe cabinet, I now have a PowerPoint available. This is just gonna make the room feel so cozy and I cannot wait. Tonight, I am going to have the coziest night. I'm going to have my fairy lights on. I'm going to finish reading Sunrise on the Reaping. Oh, I'm so excited. It's so pretty! Are you ready to see the magic with the lights off? Here we go. Okay. I don't know how I'm ever supposed to get over how cozy this is. I'm sorry. I've had my shower, I've done my skincare. It's time. It's time to just absolutely soak into this book. I've had such a good time with it so far. I'm on chapter 22, page 293. And yeah, no spoilers, of course, but I am really, really enjoying it. It's my favorite time of day. Let's get cozy. Let's read this book. I'm sorry, I'm on page 308 and I'm already crying. Like, I've been crying for a little bit. I've got, what, how many pages left? I've got 80 pages left. How is this book? I know for a fact this book is gonna keep ripping my heart out. And honestly, how dare it, and I hope it doesn't stop. I am so mad at this book. No words, literally speechless. First of all, holy cow, this was incredible. My camera battery died while I was in the middle of reading this and I was too absorbed to go change the battery over, so I didn't film it, but maybe it's a good thing that I didn't because I was sobbing like a baby through the end of this book. I've never cried this much through the end of a book or through any part of a book. There was one big plot twist in the epilogue that I was not ready for, but I feel like everything else I could kind of tell what was gonna happen, but still it just hit like a ton of bricks. I cannot recommend this enough. Anyway, with that, I am going to love you and leave you. Comment down below a fairy emoji so that I know you watched to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more from me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.